But now that I've got all the mixing masters done for the tracks, what I then did is I created a new session, new Pro Tools session, where I've put all the exported WAV files into one session. I did this because I wanted to make the pieces sound more like cohesive together. So the way in which I did this is I created an intro. First off, I went on the BBC Sound samples and I found a rain sample, which is here. I felt like Outsiders worked really well with this like atmosphere, and then from there I placed a fade in on that first guitar, and I kept the rain in. And then eventually the rain will fade out. But I did it in such a way that it was so like slow and minute that you didn't even realise that it had gone. And then the change between Outsiders to Rotary is quite a fast change. But I try to time it so it like felt right. So if I play this for you now. So I felt like that was quite well timed, even though there's like a tempo change. It just feels right for the ending of that. And then for the change between Rotary to Forbidden Fruits, I took that Airport Sounds sample again that I used on the actual Forbidden Fruits track, and I placed that for a period of time between the end of Rotary and that. Which then also fades out, and as well as it begins, it also ends the same way. So I interchanged the Airport Sounds into the synth intro of Stare Into Space, and it goes like so. And then the perfect part about Stare Into Space, the track, is it had the most fitting ending for the whole EP, with it being having the vinyl slowdown. So let's have a listen to that for that final section. Which then brings us to the end of the EP. As well as this, whilst I was looking, I did use a Pro Limiter. I didn't change anything on it. It's got no settings, only to look at the LUFS and see what the LUFS differences are like for the tracks, because obviously I want the tracks to be a consistent volume. I don't want one to be excessively louder than the other. So I just used this as like a meter. And I think I also referenced the visualizer as well, the Sans Plus, whatever it's called, for the frequencies as well, just to see what the difference is like between them now that I've actually got them all up. So yeah, that brings us to the end of our little journey for the creation of the musical project. As for next week, it'll all be about creating the promotions ready for the promotion of the EP. Thank you all for listening.